Hi all, it's me, Jordan T. Belgium has started airing the episodes of Drag Race Holland last week, but they didn't broadcast the original episodes. They actually changed some things up, and it's quite cool to see. As most of y'all already know, I'm from Belgium myself, and although I always watch Drag Race on WOW Presents Plus, sponsor me, thank you, or Netflix, we have been pretty blessed with Drag Race content on our television screens. Let me give a quick overview. The main series of the show is airing on VTM2 and MTV. They're even airing season 1 at like 6 PM primetime. Then we have Drag Race All-Stars on MTV, Drag Race Thailand on OWTV. They were airing more, but they lost the rights to WOW Presents Plus. Still sponsor me, I'm so sorry, thank you. And Drag Race UK on the BBC and MTV and VTM2. We even have Celebrity Drag Race airing at the moment. Next to that, and it's not really Drag Race, but we also have Dragnificent airing on TLC. Adding to all that, last week the channel Play 5 started airing Drag Race Holland. I honestly don't think that there's a lot of countries in which an international franchise is spread out over this amount of television channels, but you know, Belgium makes it work. And just like we have 6 different governments, we also have 6 different channels airing Drag Race. Yay! All of these channels are just airing the episodes with burnt-in subtitles. However, Play 5 has actually changed some stuff to the actual episodes. I am sure that my fellow Drag Race fans from Belgium have noticed this as well. Before we get into it, let me just say that I will be mentioning and talking about Go Play, which is the channel bundle that Play 5 is part of. The first thing that occurred to me in the episodes was the missing of the racing flags.
Category is, who's your queen?
These transitions are literally the same half-a-second overlay that we've been seeing, 15 to 20 times in every episode for the past 12 years. So the lack of it is quite noticeable. But these transitions are not the only ones missing. Just watch this clip of Fred walking the runway.
Welkom op het hoofdpodium van Drag Race Holland.
Bye bye, Sparkles. This lack of scene transitions actually caused some errors. In this clip, we can see a black screen for a split second when we pause the episodes. Or after the opening scene, we see half a flag transition and we just cut to the workroom. Now the strangest thing about this is the fact that they didn't delete every one of them. So there are a random selection of flags left in the episodes. I could not really find a logical explanation for this, so let me know in the comments if you think you have an idea. Secondly, one of the major differences is the removal of the title cards.
Janie J.K., Queen Bee.
Again, something very iconic to Drag Race, and something that just makes sense with the whole concept of the pun of drag racing. Holland already did their take on the title cards, but Belgium just left them out. Holland Queens had the chance to name all of their runways, which was a pretty fun take regarding the concept of using puns, for example, but now that information is completely missing. With the title cards of the confessionals, Belgium did not fully delete those, but they replaced them.
Die vrouw maakt zulke mooie kleding. Zij is echt de seamstress of Nederland.
And now it gets interesting, because this is the first change and edit that is not just something missing, but is something added as well. For each queen, they have put text in the middle of the screen. Why are they doing this? For all I know, RTL, the television company that produced the show for WOW, have this kind of partnership thingy, I guess, where they co-produce some shows with SBS Belgium. That is the company who owns the channel bundle Go Play. I know, it's confusing, and I won't get into it that much because I don't really know a lot about it, but shows like Temptation Island or Big Brother are simultaneously airing in both Belgium and the Netherlands, but just with a different dubbing voice. So they are slightly edited differently as well. Now, because Drag Race doesn't have a narrator, it could have been possible that SBS wanted to give their take on the episodes and give them a new and fresh look unique to their channel, just like they did with the other shows by redubbing them. Third and final difference, they have cut the next time promos as well. It could just be a thing with the scheduling. This is something that happens with reruns of TV shows over here quite often. Credits and promos don't always get aired on commercial channels. In the US, for example, you get like a narrator and a split screen commercial when the credits start rolling. But that's not how we roll. So, what are my opinions on this? First of all, I love that GoPlay is airing Drag Race. They are also the only channel next to OutTV that actually took the effort to create weekly trailers for the show that they could air during the commercial breaks. So I really don't mind these slight changes. I just thought it was something interesting to talk about. Because we are all so used to those elements, like the race flag, like the title cards. About the new title cards, or, well, text you could call them in this context. It's fun to see that they are actually doing something new with it and using that open space on the screen that is always present in these confessional shots. I leave you with this. Belgium is the first country ever to actually change episodes of Drag Race. Thank y'all so much for watching and stay tuned to see more of Jordan T.